today. We're talking to Dr. YStringfield, who is the BSN Program Director at Tennessee State University in the School of Nursing. And of course, Dr. Stringfield, before we had our break, you were giving us some information relative to some of the activities that the School of Nursing is involved in at Tennessee State University. Let's allow you to continue that and to give us any additional information that you'd like to give us over this last 5 minutes, especially the kind of information of those who might be watching and who might feel that they are sort of cut out of some of this activity. Right. Let's find out what they might be able to do, but to in the end, perhaps earn a BSN degree in nursing. You know, why not? You know, let's do it from that perspective. Yeah.
Well, I'll back up and talk a little bit more about the RN to BSN Career Mobility Program, because there are a number of RNs out there who have their associate's degree and they want to get their BSNs, and maybe there are other programs that may not meet their needs. Our program, the nursing part of it, is 1 calendar year. Once they have completed all of their general education requirements, they would start the program in the summer and they would graduate the following May. There are only 7 courses. They get 30 hours of credit for the nursing courses that they have completed. And that's after they complete the first 2 semesters of this RN to BSN Career Mobility program. And the courses are in the evenings from 5 until 8, which meets a lot of the meets the needs of those who are working. And it goes, I haven't had any complaints from any of those students who come in for those hours. They come in, they do their courses, and they graduate. No complaints.
And they're committed to what they're doing.
They are very committed to what they're doing, and the faculty works well with them also. I have to keep saying things about my faculty because I believe that they are the reason a lot of our students are doing as well as they do.
And many of these are older students too. I mean,
a lot of our students are older students, especially the RN population. Now, when I talk about the basic program, the complete 4-year BSN program, we have a mixture of non-traditional and traditional students. Right now, we're seeing more traditional age students. A few years ago, we were seeing more non-traditional age students in the basic program, but now, and that's something that will come and go as time passes also. But for anyone in the community who wants to become a nurse, it is not that difficult. The one thing that they have to do is to apply themselves in not just the nursing program, but to apply themselves in the general ed courses. Come to the office, call my office at any time, and I generally will sit down with people if I'm available. I will sit down with them, talk with them about the program, tell them all the things that they need to do. I can do it, and my faculty can do it just as well, and they do. And we encourage people to give us a call, to come in, to sit down, see what TSU's nursing program has to offer them. When I say the program, I'm speaking specifically about the BSN program. See what we have to offer and look at the ways in which they can work through. You know, we don't want to turn away anyone, and I always say that the person who gets turned away because that's what they want. The student who doesn't make it because that's what they want. The faculty is behind them 100%. We offer tutoring to any and all of our students when they're in the program, because it is our motto that the students need to succeed, and we want them to succeed. If we wanted them to fail, we wouldn't be there. And as I say, I'll go back, I give a great deal of credit to my faculty, because I believe that they do a lot for the program, and they have a lot more to give. Some of them may not know it, but they have a lot more to give. And the students do well in the program.
You know, Dr. Stringfield, over the last 2 minutes that we have as we wrap it up, let's give you an opportunity to perhaps say something about some of the things that you wanted to say and certainly don't want to leave the show without saying. So let's do it from that perspective. If there's anything that you'd like to put a little emphasis upon over the last minute and a half that we have here.
I want to reemphasize that our program stacks up to any program across the nation. And to reemphasize the point that our board passage, our NCLEX passage rate is as high as any across the United States.
Now that's a certification kind of thing that they have to do.
It is a certification in some words. It is the exam that all nursing students take to become registered nurses. There are programs that do as well as ours, and there are programs that don't do as well as ours. The fact that we are maintaining a fairly high pass rate, we're
It's an
real happy about
indication.
that.
That's an indication of what you're doing. The very
Yes,
passage rate.
it shows how well prepared our faculty members are. And maybe I shouldn't say too much more about my faculty, but I have to say that.
Okay, and they might want some more money for what they're
Exactly.
doing.
I think I'll hear that. I may hear that after this airs.
but I think you would say that they're worth it. And of course,
Yes.
and of course, over the last minute, we have Dr. Stringfield. Let me thank you for coming by and giving us that excellent information. We know quite a bit about the nursing program, and we know all of the struggles that have gone on in terms of moving from the AA to the BSN program and et cetera. And we know that your job is not an easy one, primarily because of the great responsibility that you have. But we do understand that the efforts that you're making, reaching out and trying to bring more people into the program and et cetera, I think that those are excellent efforts, and I think that certainly they are appreciated. They're appreciated by some of the students that I know who are involved in the nursing program. As a matter of fact, you create a lot of anxiety, I want you to understand, between a lot of students who feel that they simply have to do well. Yes. And let me thank you for bringing by that information, and let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.